Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hey bears! I am the Gaming-Grizzly and today we are jumping in more preparation matches for the Call of the Abyss 5 tournament. We're gonna see the official teams that will go to the global finals, compete against each other, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. We did a community poll because we are only able to spectate one match out of two, and we will see BL versus Wolves today. Hey Boo, hey babe, nice to see you. I actually, wait a minute, I need to do something. I can't see everyone yet. I can't. Here we go, I should be back. Alright, now I can see everyone in the chat. Lawless, Net, Boo, Seema, Vai, Karen, Chatling Pie, we have BYBX, we have Gamer Geek coming in with the donation already. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Can we see some claps, some early stream hype right here? I really appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. Nice to see you in the stream. Karina, Hanako, Robin, it's so nice to have you all here. Absolutely excited to get into the matches. There comes the donation. Thank you again. It's down there. And yeah, as we did it yesterday, we're gonna do it today. We're gonna have Eli O and we're gonna have Nello Mello on our channel. And we're gonna talk about the matches that we are spectating. We're gonna talk about what we can see on the preparation match. And you know what? Let's jump right into it. Let's jump right into it. Is the music too loud? I don't know, I just... There comes the donation again. Let me bring down the music a little bit. I wanted to have some Call of the Abyss music. I had the music from the Crystal Palace in my background, but I think the Call of the Abyss music actually is extremely beautiful. Everyone in chat is sleepy. Yeah. Not only you guys, I am sleepy too. I woke literally up around 5 minutes before the stream started. I was like, okay, I gotta get up. I gotta get going. We gonna have to spectate some matches today. All right, I'm gonna, let me see. Do we already have? We don't have a link yet. Let me tell them that we are BL versus Wolves is what we want to spectate, but we would appreciate both links. All right, there we go. Oops, did I just, that's... Okay, it seems like they are both ready. They are both in the stream chat. I'm just gonna see if they're, let's see if they're responding to me. Nello, Eli, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? How's your sleep?
Oh, don't ask. That's like not enough, but that's always the case.
Not enough.
But yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna see BL versus Wolves today.
Yeah, I'm really interested in that too.
Same.
Yeah. Wolves is so strong. Alex, because I think we didn't get to see Alex this afternoon. But Alex, he was bringing out like the geisha, the bonbon, and then what was it again? Yeah, so he's really so versatile. I want to see him play later.
Yeah, I can't wait. And this time it's gonna be, I think these two teams, they won't give each other anything, and it's gonna be a little bit more close to each other, not like one overwhelming team. So I'm curious to see if we are actually having a best out of 3, or if, you know, the test of the ping and the test of the technical side will just stop after 2 rounds.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, we don't really know. It's not like a competition. It's not like a tournament competition right here, but more of a test for all the players. So yeah,
It is.
we will see. We will see. We will see.
Oh, who's the president of US now? Is it Joe Biden? Joe Biden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a Mike Baden here. My game.
Ah, okay, okay.
Nah, just kidding. Hey, how about Eli? Yeah, guys, this is Chris. Can you hear his voice?
Can you hear the voice of the Gaming-Grizzly
Yeah.
echoing in your head?
Yeah, you are blessed, guys. You are blessed.
Okay, so we have some information. It seems to be the same link. I will just try it. I will just see if the same link works for us. Okay, maybe they're not live yet. I mean, yesterday they were live 10 minutes after everything was supposed to. Oh no, they are.
Oh.
Let me. I will send you the link in our group so you like. That's the one that I picked. That one works.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Apparently, a quick information for everyone. BL does not respond right now, but GH is ready. So we did a poll. Everyone wants to see BL go against Wolves. Maybe we can't do that. Maybe we can't provide that if the team BL is not responding.
Yeah, we could.
So we have to see what we have to do. Hey Eli, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Oh, fantastic. You know, besides the lack of sleep, I am doing great.
Oh. Yeah, I know. I stayed up till like 1:30 in the morning for some reason, and then I had to wake up at 5:30. So maybe I'm not as good as I'm probably not as good as I said I was, but you know, it's okay. We'll make it through.
It's fine. The excitement for the stream always wakes us up a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure if the buffering will work, but just to be safe, I'll just watch you later.
You tell me, and you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to finish my Bon game here, and then I'll hop right in.
Yeah, you finished that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring down the music. There we go. In-game music.
Oh, hey guys. They're all saying hi. Grizzly and Eli. Hello. Where's hello, Nello?
So nice to be on your guys' stream.
Oh.
Alright, so what we can see right here is nothing yet. It's the test server, not the test server, the tournament test server, and we are just waiting, just waiting.
Yeah. Waiting. Well, you can enjoy my Bon game first. Oh god.
You got this.
Okay.
Are you
watching?
Are you not
Okay.
not right now? I had you
Nah,
open
okay,
earlier.
it's almost
I
done.
was in your comment section earlier. I'm not sure if you saw it when you were playing Anne on Ever Sleeping.
I did.
Yes.
Yo.
Are you playing ranked with God?
Oh, yeah, I am.
You better win this then.
Yeah, I'm gonna win this. Gatekeeper's at 25% ship damage. And everyone's dying at the same spot, so I ran out of chairs.
I mean, at least everyone is going down, right?
Yeah, with a pesky doctor.
Nimte Teso, when will it start?
There you go.
We actually don't know. It should start in 6 minutes. The question is, yesterday, for example, it started like 5 to 10 minutes later than it should have started. So I think in around 5 to 15 minutes, we can spectate the matches. I'm not completely sure which matchup we will spectate today. We wanted to spectate BL versus Wolves, but since this is just a little bit of a test, it's not too serious, right? Like, it's not that they are competing in the tournament already. It's more of a test. And BL did not.
Hey, Karina, how are you doing?
BL did not respond yet. So therefore we might have to.
There we go.
We might
One
just have
so
to
cool to
spectate GH versus I think Dow 5 would come in. Maybe that is switching up too. Maybe GH will actually not
check out their channel.
Will actually not go against.
Wait, what am I saying? They. I'm good. How are you? I'm fine, Karina. Actually, I wanted to ask you for the longest time. Wait, let me just mute this here.
Wait, I'm just mute this here. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so we actually don't really know who is going against who now. Again, BL didn't answer, so BL versus Wolves. That's my thought. BL versus Wolves is not necessarily going to happen, but GH versus Dow 5. But it could also be GH versus Wolves, so we just have to see. We just have to wait and see. It's gonna take, as I said, I think 5 more minutes until we get our first information if it's starting and we can see they are already, like, this is not me running around, right? This is just the people, the Chinese team that is working in the background, the production team, and they are getting ready to invite the players. They are getting ready to get this test going. So that is all we are waiting for. Good addiction. Wait. Pepsi or cola? Unhealthy addiction soda? Cherry Pepsi? Grizzly is talking about the tournament, but we are talking about coffee. Okay. My opinion on that? I don't like coffee. I don't drink coffee. I never had a cup of coffee in my life. Because whenever I just take a sip, I'm like, alright, I'm fine. I don't like coffee. I like sodas a lot though. I like sodas and iced tea. In the morning, I like to drink some tea, like some hot tea, chai, for example. Extremely, I should have made myself a chai. I'm drinking water, which is also good. Wanna stay hydrated. Wanna, drink some water. But yeah, coffee is not my thing. Coffee is just not my... I don't like it. Okay, so Nello is actually telling me that he has the same issue that he had yesterday. So I will try to share my live stream feed. I'm trying to share my live stream feed of the, like what we can see right here on screen with Nello. And hopefully he can take that and put it into his stream. We will see. We will see. I will actually go on his YouTube channel right now. YouTube. Nello, there he is. No, that's Eli. That's Eli. Nello. There we go. There he is live. Alright. Let me also go to Eli and check out his... Oh, his thumbnail. I like his thumbnail. That is good.
Make sure it's working.
Yeah, for him everything is working too. Yes. Alright, so we are all set. Nello? I'm looking into Nello's stream. He's just getting into another ranked match. Because I guess he assumes that we have to wait a little bit longer. Alright, okay. You know what? Let me get the... Let me get the chat on screen right here. And let's check out what you guys are talking about. Since I am talking about the tournament, you're talking about sodas. We don't have to talk about the tournament until it starts. I love soda too. And probably couldn't have... yeah,
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
To sleep right after... Oh, dude. I kind of want to get peanut butter crackers from the vending machine. That's pretty tempting.
What?
I don't know. I forgot. Oh, wait. Was I not muted? Oh, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
You literally just unmute to say that you want to get...
I think I was checking something, and then I must have unhit the mute button. Yeah, I just realized I didn't eat anything yet, so I kind of want to get peanut butter crackers from the vending machine. It's kind of random, but it's true.
You should. You should. Like, I mean, it's not gonna start within the next 5 minutes. I don't think so. You should just run.
All right, yeah. Quick, give me a break. I'll be right back. Cracker getting break.
Let's go.
I was just watching your stream as well as Nello's stream, and Nello just jumped into another ranked match.
Oh, bro.
He's
Okay.
not.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna finish it ASAP.
Oh no, I just think it's funny. You just play.
Yeah, because I'm actually playing my viewers' accounts like 3 ranked games every day. So
Oh,
yeah, since I have nothing to do.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. And there's actually a debate going on. I don't know if you guys want to join in. Basically, we were talking about in one of the ranked games, I was playing Smiley, and he was so buff, the COA skin. He was so buff, and I was like, hey, so do you guys prefer girls? Do you guys prefer guys who are buff like Smiley? And yeah, what do you think?
I don't think that matters. I'm not buff. I have a beautiful wife. I don't think that matters.
I see. I'm like, yeah, maybe more people want something like a Korean oppa kind of size. I know. Why am I chasing?
I'm watching you. You're going for that better heart, huh?
Oh my God, he knows how to play. I'm not gonna waste time on this guy. I'm gonna hit the mind's eye. You know, like when you notice some of the survivors' movements, and then you notice, okay, they know what to do. They don't waste unnecessary movements. It's like they know how to play. So, oh shit! Oh my God! Sorry for cursing. So I'm like,
See, I mean, it's intense.
yeah.
I mean, you gotta win. You're on your viewer's account, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, I gotta win.
Gotta win for them. Can't put the
I gotta
lose
win
on
for them,
their
no worries.
account.
Yeah, let's go. The batter's basically trying to be a nuisance here.
Alright, okay. Oh.
Oh, Brit. Wow, nuisance. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so you can tell that even though this is like a tier 2, tier 3 kind of game, but their movements are really good. Yep. So there we go.
Yeah, I mean,
Finally.
better is definitely.
Yep. But he cannot stop me now. Sorry. Did I do the evil laugh? Sorry. It's so much better when you have a oh, terror shock. Okay, you deserve that. You underestimated tier 2 hunters, bro.
I see the stream a little bit delayed, but you go.
Yes, what's wrong, Nasty Green? Not that buff. Okay. Maybe something like the Korean oppa kind of thing.
I'm gonna jump into my chat real quick. Be right back. Why are you all talking about garlic, bro? What is going on? Give me some Cheetos, garlic. The thing is, I just woke up, right? I literally just woke up 30 minutes ago to get ready into jump right into the stream. I am hungry. I want to have some soda. I want to have some hot tea. I just want to, you know, wake up my body and get ready. And you guys are talking. Do you know the feeling when you are already hungry and someone else is talking about something extremely delicious and your mouth starts to water and you're getting even more hungry and you just want to eat everything? So you guys talking about Cheetos, garlic bread, all the different kind of drinks. What's your favorite chips? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you guys doing this to me? The cheese and onion. Okay, my favorite. Okay, since you guys are talking about chips, sour cream, sour cream onion. I think would be my favorite chips. But it's also kind of I have to be in the mood for that. With most food, I have to be in the mood for that. I don't know. Whatever food we are talking about, usually I have to be in the mood to eat it. For example, I sometimes like to have some McDonald's. McDonald's is not, it's not good, it doesn't even taste good, but sometimes I'm just in the mood for it, right? And even with the really, really good stuff, like for example, let's just say homemade burgers, I have to be kind of in the mood for it. I have to make chili today. I am in the mood for chili now. Hot Cheeto popcorn. His favorite snacks is Oreo. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm having them here, right? Why would I have Oreos here if those were not my favorite snacks? Also, the entire package is still almost full, because I only ate a few. McDonald's is not good, but it tastes really good. I don't even think so. I don't even think it tastes really good. It's just sometimes I feel like that fast food. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's just do it. He makes the best homemade burgers. I mean, burgers are the best. And I mean, burgers are the best. And you gotta make them right. Alright, okay, this is... Maybe Nello is doing the right thing. Maybe I should have played a few matches before. How long are we waiting? It's half an hour? They can't make us wait this long. Let me see if I can get some information. Let me see. Any info on when it starts? Or from BL? Again, to everyone who is just tuning in, we wanted to spectate BL versus Wolves. That was, we made a community poll. Not only I, but also Eli was creating a community poll on YouTube. And most of you guys want to see BL going against Wolves. The thing is, we got information that BL did not respond back yet for the preparation matches. But GH is up for it. So we might see GH going against DAO 5. At the same time, I'm not even sure if we're gonna see DAO 5 then, or if we're gonna see Wolves. GH versus Wolves. But it seems like we're gonna spectate GH. And I'm just asking back with the team if there are any news about BL, because I would absolutely love to see BL going against Wolves. And I'm just asking them if there's like anything, just anything going on that we, you know, get some information, so we can get some information when the matches are starting. Honestly, I don't get McDonald's, I only like the fries, but my brother and dad eat from McDonald's like crazy. The fries are good. I think McDonald's, if you look at these kind of like cheap fast food places, McDonald's makes the best fries, right? Can we all agree on that? McDonald's has the best fries? I mean, from the cheap fast food places, right? Like I'm talking Burger King, McDonald's. The thing is, we don't have more here in Germany, so obviously Burger King and let's just not talk about that anymore. Why are we talking about fast food? I just want to eat something and I don't have anything. I had a donut this morning, okay? I had a donut. I had a donut. That's all. I might fall asleep watching your stream. That's absolutely fine. Y'all ever had Five Guys? Five Guys is, in my opinion, the best burger place when it comes to getting burgers that are not homemade. McDonald's fries are too salty here? Too salty, you say? I know someone else who's making... who's liking it salty. And I'm not talking about myself when I'm losing the matches. What are you talking about now? fast food. Just, you know, trying to talk about what everyone else is talking about while we are waiting for the matches to start. I mean, it's Burger King. Is a Burger King? Wait. Buy me is a Burger King and not a McDonald's. And I also live in Germany. Well, I mean, I don't like either. I don't like McDonald's. I don't like Burger King. Sometimes I'm having McDonald's. Sometimes I'm having Burger King. That's all I'm saying, right? It's nothing that I like, but sometimes I'm in the mood for it. You don't always want to cook like a meal, right? Sometimes you're just lazy and you gotta get something quick. That's just how it is. Alright, everyone in the chat. You know what we can do? We can create a poll. I was about to ask you guys, do you like spicy food? Yes. I can make a poll so you can just say yes or no right here. There we go. I'm asking the community. I'm making a poll. Do you like spicy food? Spicy food, for example, is another great example for me having to be in the mood. Generally speaking, I like spicy food. Generally speaking, I love it. But at the same time, sometimes I am just not in the mood for that, right? Sometimes it's just, I don't necessarily want to eat spicy on a day. So it's really just, it really just depends on my mood. Like, do I want spicy food right now? Like, for example, right now, it's in the morning for me. As I said, I just woke up. Don't give me spicy food. I don't want spicy food right now. Would you guys want to have spicy food for breakfast? I mean, maybe sometimes. But I can see in general, people are voting for yes, you guys like spicy food. At least 75% of you guys are liking it. Not everyone is. Obviously everyone is different, so not everyone is liking it. I feel like my mouth is burning when I eat spicy food. Yeah, I mean, that's the idea, right? I don't tolerate spicy food, but my family loves it. I think there are two different things that you have to consider when it comes to spicy food. The first thing is, how spicy is it? If it's just a little bit spicy, you can get used to it. And the more you eat a little bit spicy, the more spicy you can make things. And at some point, you don't mind if it's very spicy. At least that's... I always ate spicy, and I would say I'm not necessarily reacting the best to it. Like, my mouth is burning. It's not that I am used to spicy food, but when I go spicy, I go full, and I'm just like, alright, this is gonna be spicy, and I'm gonna like it. Alright, okay. We are still looking at the game right here. We are still waiting for the match to start. And if I look at the stream of the other two, of Nello right here, who's just running around in the lobby. We have Eli, who is also just looking at the same screen that I am looking at. Oh my god, okay, maybe it's time to unmute. Maybe, I was just about to say, it's about to start, it's about to go down. Who are we seeing? Wait, who are we seeing? Let's check it out. GH versus Tau5, we have DX on the Hunter side. I actually excited for that, we already saw DX yesterday. Let's get into this. Hey, it's starting, my friends.
Okay, I just ended my stream. Sorry, I just ended my game. Okay,
oh, I just ended my stream. Thanks, it just ended my stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna share the screen.
Alright, okay, so...
Okay.
We have Dow 5 on the Hunter side. Let's see if Eli is also... Eli is... He should be... Yeah, he definitely sees it. He will join the game as soon as he has the...
Yes,
chance
defeated.
And... There we go, there we go. Wait, is it starting? Yes, it is starting. Let's go!
Ooh, I'm excited.
Some claps in the chat as always to get the hype going. We are jumping into the match. We can see Seer is being banned from Dow 5 side. We have the second ban coming in. Forward and Priestess. Forward and Priestess are picked already. Mercenaries banned. This leaves a lot of decoding.
Oh, Grizzly, you just lost your voice.
I did.
Yeah, for a moment there.
I mean, we have 2 more survivor picks. I am expecting some decoding. Some decoding decoders. Decoding survivors right here. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Who's starting first though? I can't tell because of the name.
DX is on the hunting side, so we have GH on the survivor side.
I think Capcom will have to choose one. Wait, what? So this lineup is kind of out of the ordinary because usually Capcom would be the one on Entomologist or Seer. So now I'm not really sure what he's gonna pick up instead, but maybe the Acrobat? But yeah, okay. So it's the Acrobat. And of course we have Skyfall. Skyfall has been saying time and time again how much he hates rescuing. So he's always on the either Merc or Gravekeeper, and he's like, yeah, please don't fall so that I don't need to rescue. He likes to decode as a rescuer. So that's really funny to point out.
I mean, that's what you want your teammates to do, right? To just kite forever so you can decode. That's the best strategy.
Yeah. Gravekeeper is a good kiter too. Just put down one pallet and you can just loop until the hunter breaks that pallet, and then you can just transition to another place. So yeah, I definitely want. Is this Dou versus GH? Okay.
GH versus Dow 5, yes.
Yeah, Dou is the China team. Fun fact: Dou is a TikTok team. So you know.
A TikTok team.
It is a Chinese TikTok team, the Douyin team. So basically, what it means is if you play Identity 5 and you are active on TikTok, who knows? TikTok might make you a team in Identity 5.
Wait, so they are sponsored by TikTok? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. They represent. They came together from Douyin to make a team. So I'm not really sure if they're sponsored, but they did all meet up and come together through TikTok. So the power of TikTok. Douyin. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna see DX coming in with the breaking wheel. What was the map? What did we see on the map side? It must be Ever Sleeping Town, or at least a big map if we can see the breaking wheel coming out.
Yeah. This map I can't really translate. I'm fully Chinese, but I can't read Chinese, so I think it's either the Lakeside Village or the Moonlit River Park. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Either way, it had to be a big map, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. But then Dongshan, he's free to use the breaking wheel in this map, so, I don't know.
There we go. Jumping into the first match of GH versus Dow 5. Let's see.
Wow. Yeah, let's see. Definitely very interesting to see. Even though this is just a practice server match, but they definitely want to try that. Oh, Ever Sleeping Town. I'm so sorry for the wrong info.
I told you it's not Ever Sleeping Town.
Okay. So we can see that basically Skyfall is on the second floor. He's really safe from Dongshan. Dongshan doesn't really want to maneuver much onto the second floor, simply because it's so hard to control there. He's gonna move straight away onto Hatari on the forward, and I don't think he wants Hatari though. But it seems like he's pursuing, trying to get that second spike onto Hatari. But that's the window, and it just makes it so difficult for him to get that second spike simply because of the fast forwarding. And spots a Priestess portal. Dongshan, he's gonna change again. This time towards the Priestess.
Yeah, Little Boy was setting up a little bit of an exit route right there for the forward, but That was spotted by DX, and since the breaking wheel doesn't really care about portals, can just go through them without any stuns, he took that chance. He took the chance to just go for the Priestess, because obviously Ford is not the best find. And Priestess definitely is not the biggest obstacle for breaking wheel, but as you can see, this area definitely makes it great for Little Boy to avoid the breaking wheel. Took the second spike. Now we can see DX most likely transitioning out of his wheel form. And ooh, nice. This actually stuns the hunter, so we can see Priestess was waiting for that moment. But DX will probably throw the trap, try to trap Little Boy, and then hit him down with only one hit.
Yeah, I mean, that was really, really good of Little Boy, just being really patient. Oh, he misses the trap there, and Little Boy is going to be buying some more time there, trying to get that hit, and he's going to get it finally without even using Blink, so that's good news for Dongxian.
Ooh, Ford comes in for sure. Wasn't able to actually connect that with the wall. Fantastic hit yet again on DX. This is putting them in a little bit of a dangerous situation, because Ford is now already injured, can't necessarily come in to rescue. The Gravekeeper is in the area, and we can see Ford, as I said, just transitioning out of the danger area. But then you have DX breaking wheel being able to just transition on the map within a split second, comes back to the chair. We have Skyfall preparing to rescue.
Yeah, that's really good. So it all makes sense now, having the Gravekeeper in the team, because Pollen cannot force the Gravekeeper out of the tights. But now, right now, Dongxian is going to pursue Priestess again. Priestess just trying his best to break the line of sight. But mind you, he still has a blink.
Ooh.
All he needs to do is just slow down the Priestess. One more hit, and that's it. She went down the moment Tide went off. And Hatari is already ready.
Oh!
What is going on? Ooh.
Stopped his dash. He was dashing in because he thought that DX would pick up immediately. Stopped his dash. Is trying to get away right here. Is trying to juke around, which is working pretty well. But there comes the hit yet again. Is having not only the Priestess down and bring the Priestess on the chair for a second time right here, but also was able to stop that Ford completely. Bring down the Ford. Gravekeeper is damaged. Now you only have Capcom, who is the acrobat as far as I remember, and he needs to come in for the rescue. Is doing so, but that also means we only have one survivor decoding the cipher machines right now.
Yeah, I mean, it looked really good for GH because the kiting of Little Boy was so good. But right now, Dongxian is already at full presence. It just seems really unlikely that he can do the rescue, but he's gonna do it! Wow!
Was just about to say.
The terrain, yeah.
That was really, really good because he was down with one hit too. He had 2 spikes already attached to himself and still was able to get that rescue with the Tide Turner, which is buying a little bit more time. But Little Boy right here is having 2 spikes, and as soon as Little Boy is on the chair, that is the first survivor out of the game, and we can really see. Oh, was trying to.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nice, and that's why Priestess, you should ban him, even though Pollen does essentially counter Priestess. But again, he's just getting close for the burst, and he's gonna get Little Boy finally. Ciphers remaining, just really unfortunate. The kite was really, really good. Little Boy did his best. It's just slightly unfortunate that GH has made some mistakes, especially with Hatari trying to go for the risky stun in the early games, and I think that costed them quite a bit of time. And right now, 2 ciphers remaining. I don't know, Grizz, I foresee that it might be a 4K. It looks like a 3 or 4K here.
Honestly, I am not sure. Obviously, the Breaking Wheel is such a strong character, especially on the Ever Sleeping Town map. It is going to be a difficult task for GH, but there is still everything on the table for a tie. We have the... Look at that, Tram is coming in too. We have the 2 survivors still up and running. They can still decode 2 cipher machines remaining. So they can still set up for a tie. We can see that DX is really putting Capcom closer to that cipher machine because you just want to have that, you know, overview of not only the survivor that's on the chair, but also of the cipher machines that are possibly getting decoded. So fantastic choice right here is applying that map pressure again by just dashing out of this area. Ooh, finds Atari.
Wow. I mean that's really smart. He brings Capcom all the way to the last cipher. So even if Skyfall manages to rescue. Skyfall manages to finish that last cipher. Doesn't matter because right now, the last cipher is not going to be touched at all. Hatari is already down, and the Peeper is going to slow the progress a lot. Skyfall is at half health, so yeah, Dosha knows what he's doing. He's scary for a reason. No matter how feels like the survivor is having a might have a chance for a draw or even less, but wow, Skyfall, he's rushing, but I don't know if he can make it. He can. He looks like
he actually made it. That was great. I actually wasn't really expecting him to go there, especially after he got that trap and he was so slow. But well, we're just seeing the end game, and you're right. It seems a little bit very difficult for the survivors to get out of this, because if you think about it, Hatari, the Ford, already went down and healed himself up, so he can't self-heal. Now it's really a back and forth between these two last survivors.
4K.
And that is the 4 elimination that you were predicting. Fantastic first match right here on DX's side. And yeah, that is... What a start, what a start. GH really needs to come back and needs to get the 5-point game going on their Hunter side as well now.
Yeah. Dongshan, the monster of Dou. As a matter of fact, fun fact, Dou's DX has been... there was attempt on trying to poach DX out of Dou, but apparently Dongshan is sticking to his Douyin TikTok team. Because, and you can see why he's so sought after. He's practically one of the best hunters in China right now. If not the top, he's one of the best. And it just shows how scary it is. 2 ciphers remaining, 1 cipher remaining, but 3 survivors down at that very same spot, Grizzly.
That is, yeah, that was very strong late game. I'm not sure. Eli seems to have promised.
I'm back, yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, after watching that match, it was a pretty good start for the survivors. Finding forward first obviously is ideal because the hunter can't really commit to a forward for the most part. And then, you know, once you're forced to change targets to the priestess wasted a lot of time in that early game. As you can see, conserving their items. This is something that a lot of people in NAU tend to overlook when kiting a breaking wheel. You want to conserve your items until the wheel gets out of their wheel form. You want to just try to juke as long as possible, juke the wheel form until you can, until you can get those, until they get out of wheel form, and then use those items to transition away, which is exactly what happened. You know, saw the priestess juke the wheel form for as long as possible. As soon as DX got out of wheel form, they used those portals to transition away into a strong kiting area. And again, they had a really good starting position. Forward cipher was about 50% of the way done. You had 2 other ciphers already popped. If forward hits that 1 stun on the breaking wheel, the survivors are already in a good spot, because then DX is forced to use his blink to eliminate the priestess, and the forward is still there to harass and no excitement available. Puts them kind of on the back foot. So survivors would have had a great position, but yeah, unfortunately forward just not timing that stun very well and missing it against the wall. That was kind of the big game changer. As soon as forward gives that hit, forces somebody else to come in for a save and forces them to get healed, that just takes up too much time.
Yeah, that is for sure. It was a great play, as you already highlighted. The priestess really waiting for her portals until we have the ability to actually stun the hunter right there. So that was a great job. Did I see that right? He never actually used blink, right?
He did to blink. He did to eliminate the forward, and that's why getting the blink out was so important, because as soon as you keep your blink, all you have to do is blink the harasser, and as a breaking wheel, if you have 2 spikes on them, they just go down instantly, and the harassing is over from there.
Oh my God, but still though, he just knows what to do. He's not afraid of getting cipher rushed. He's not afraid of despite having 3 survivors left and 1 cipher remaining. He just made the right call here and there. He does not have any. He doesn't make mistakes. Getting the acrobat down, just putting him in the grave, which essentially is the last cipher, despite seeing that there's 2 ciphers remaining. Yeah, so the ones who make the least mistakes are the ones who are gonna win, because Hunter is already strong enough as it is. So the moment that the survivors let up and make this little mistakes here and there, it's giving chance. It's called giving chance to the Hunter to eliminate them even faster. So Well, no, we're gonna see how Gothic is gonna respond. He is going to be bringing Breaking Will, so we'll see if the old survivor is gonna put up an amazing fight against Gothic.
I mean, if we look at it from a... You go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, looking at it from the survivor standpoint, and you know, they only have to get one out to go ahead here. And I think I was talking to my stream a little bit about this during that last match, but I think the biggest key for GH is going to be how well their survivors can play. Of course, Godjay is a very, very strong hunter, but against China level survivors, it's going to be a very much of an uphill battle. So, and I think GH definitely known for having a very strong survivor side as well. So I think that GH really needed to take advantage of that first round, and unfortunately they did fall behind early. So now it's going to be really hard for Godjay to come back in this. You only have one, you know, round one Breaking Wheel typically is not as strong, because there's two characters Wheel wants to get out of the way, and that's Seer and Ford. Those are the two hardest counters to Breaking Wheel, and are the two best characters for against Breaking Wheel. And now that you don't have that, it's going to be, or now that you only can ban one of them, and you do give Ford to a China level team for survivors, it's going to be very hard for them to actually capitalize on that, especially because there's so many strong kiters. There's a lot of kiter characters on this comp. That's deliberate from the Dow 5 survivors. They play forward with a lot of kiting containment type characters, so that forces the hunter into bringing blink, which means they don't have excitement for the forward.
Ooh, there we have the first survivor found. Again, as you already mentioned. Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Grizzly.
As you already mentioned,
out, though.
We can see that the Gothic is committing to the priestess, which can be a good find as long as you're not going through the portals with the normal form and you're going through them in the weird form. Is trying to stop that portal from happening. Comes in with the first hit. Now only one spike needs to be attached and that priestess will go down. Very, very good job so far. Comes in with the skill and we have the priestess in a little bit of a difficult spot right now. That breaks the pallet right here, and we have the Ford, as you said, comes in to harass, to buy more time for the priestess to transition out of this area. But here comes the snap. We have the first survivor down. Will the Ford come in for the rescue right away? No, he's buying more time for the team.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a misstep actually from Dow 5. So typically, as you know, going against a Breaking Wheel, you want the Ford to be able to harass first down, which in this case, you know, they weren't able to do so. So you know, the Ford did go for that stun to help the priestess get away, but they weren't able to get far enough out of there. And now this hunter still has blink available, so they can get the deck priestess down pretty quickly. I think they're just going to go for a double spike so they can just get a, you know, guaranteed snap. And what this actually does is Ford is going to go ahead and stun again and allow priestess to port away, which does get some distance, but holding your blink is actually pretty strong because he can just blink the Ford because he has two spikes. But he's actually going to go for Ford instead here, it looks like. Nope, now going back for the priestess.
That is really good on the survivor side right here, because that is just splitting up the attention of the hunter between survivors, buys you more time to pop these cipher machines. We are already down to 3 ciphers. And as you already said, if you're looking at this from a tournament standpoint, they only need 1 survivor through the gate, and so far they are doing a fantastic job. The snap comes in, we have Apshi down on the floor, we have the priestess on the chair for the second time right here. If the Ford is not coming in for a stun, and I don't see that happen anytime soon. We have the Ford concentrating on that cipher, and we can see that the acrobat, I think, is coming in.
I mean, he's not even at full presence yet, but 3 ciphers are being covered at the same time. I don't think he can afford to do the stun rescue simply because they need to delay as much time as possible.
Great job right here. Comes in with the body block, rescues the priestess, has tide turner, body blocks that, swing gives more time to the priestess. Priestess is now on the last kite. If she goes down, if she hits the chair, she's out of the game. Therefore, she's transitioning away from all the rest of the teammates so they can decode the cipher. And it seems like, oh, Forward didn't hit the stun, but was able to body block yet another hit. 2 cipher machines remaining, which means the Ford will stay in the area, will be there to harass a little bit more just in case the priestess go down, while we have the acrobat and the remaining survivors decoding the last 2 cipher machines.
Yeah, we have
control though.
Yeah, we have them trying to. You saw the priestess actually hide behind their Ford was also taking that hit. What a lot of these survivors do is they're really just they go for the stun and they get the double down because of it. Dow 5 actually making another misstep here, and now just like that priestess on the chair as I was saying, you saw a lot of these survivors really hard body blocking. Acrobat taking that hit forward, going for the stun, even though it missed, taking that hit instead of the priestess. But now he fell, they fell right into the trap of snap plus a basic hit onto the forward. So just like that, Gothic actually has a potential comeback position here. Since that, since that Acrobat is injured, if you can potentially find them here. Their last Cypher Machine, I think, is about 50%, but they're going to be forced to leave it. He's going to go ahead and slug forward as well. All he has to do is spike here, get the Acrobat down forward. Maybe we'll have to waste self-heal as well, because the patient's all the way in graveyard. So just like that, Gothic actually has a winning position against a match that I thought would go more in the GH Survivor's favor. It's actually looking to be more for the Hunter here. And let's see if he's able to potentially stuff this forward and prevent this rescue.
We have the last Cypher Machine at around 40% right now. The last Cypher Machine is being decoded on the graveyard. So we probably see a rescue right away, and then they just have to kite it out. They have to buy more time for the last Cypher to come in. Oh, Ford takes the hit. Why? That might actually be a hit, because we have Gothic having the Acrobat on the balloons, not going for the Ford right away. Wait, Ford went down with the spikes anyway. Ooh. I didn't... Oh. That's a really, really good spot, as you said. That is a huge comeback for Gothic. We still have the last survivor. If he chairs the forward right here, this does not only give the last survivor the chance to potentially rescue the Acrobat off the chair, but also to potentially just wait it out and get the dungeon.
Yeah, they are able to get the save. DX does know where these survivors are because of Wanador. Acrobat's going to try to use that. He does get out of range there, and actually, now Gothic making a little bit of a mistake here, because now that, he didn't go for the patient. He had to try to commit to that patient, get that second spike. Now he's going to have to go back into wheel form. And just like that, survivors can actually draw here. I think Gothic's best situation is actually to keep camping the forward's chair in wheel form, and actually just bring the forward away, drop him far away from the chair so he can't get picked up with that last pop and make that rescue. And then that way you can keep camping that chair. Even if they pop the Cypher, he can still go for the survivors in the end game. It looks like one survivor should at least be for sure getting out here, but he's going to go ahead and slug the patient with that peeper. Now try to get this forward down. If he's able to get both of them down, he can at least get a 3 survivor elimination, which wouldn't be too bad for GH.
Yeah, that would be a good setup, but we can see that the forward is really buying a lot of time right here. And as soon as he brings down the forward cannot self-heal. As you already mentioned, he already wasted his self-heal. And that's gonna just buy more time for Gothic to go back and forth between the survivors. He's waiting for that tram to release the forward and to bring down the forward, while we have the last survivor already on the exit gate. There goes the forward. Again, we still have the prisoner on the other side of the map. The patient, sorry, on the other side of the map, who got up. And this exit gate right here is already opened.
Yeah, this is going to be... we see ZYJ actually leaving the gate. I think he's going to try to go ahead and push the dungeon. Does he actually see him? Oh, he does see him. He has to get here and get this last spike on the patient before he gets the hook off in time, though. He's going to push the gate. Can he throw the trap on him in time? And he dodges the trap and is able to get out to secure the hard draw. A beautiful move from the patient there to get out. What you can actually do as a breaking wheel there, interestingly enough, is you can throw your trap directly on top of the dungeon, and the survivor's not able to leave the dungeon because the trap will actually activate first. It'll suck you into the trap before you can press the dungeon escape button. So if Gothic actually lands his trap directly on top of the dungeon there, he's actually able to prevent the patient from getting out there. But patient was able to avoid that. And yeah, it really goes to show the power of the mainland China survivors. They were in a really bad position. Excellent job again from Gothic, but they still were able to secure a draw. I think in that position again, when you down that forward there, the best when you get the double down there, the best position for the Hunter is to pick up the forward, carry him over to a corner, and kind of just drop him in the corner. So even if they pop the Cypher, or even if he heals, he can't make the rescue, and that way you can just keep camping the chair, and then patient wouldn't be able to make the save as well. Because then you have your double spikes in full presence. I think that's the best situation for Gothic. I think he got a little bit over ahead of himself there, and that's definitely something that you can improve on. Again, going against a high-level team like DAO5, there's a lot of pressure, and but yeah, still beautifully played nonetheless. Still able to secure a draw. It was a hard draw for the survivors as well. So well done for GH.
Yeah, well done on both sides. Gothic was doing a great job handling that forward. He wasn't really getting stunned too much and was able to swing at the forward while he was dashing in. Was able to really get his hands on the forward, but at the same time, There were just a few things that these survivors were doing extremely well. Coordination, popping that last cipher machine, coming in with the rescue, taking hits. We saw how they tried to keep the last survivor, the priestess of her last chair. They were coming in with the hit on the acrobat. They were coming in with the hit on the forward. They were really body blocking to keep this match alive as long as possible for the priestess, so they would buy more time to decode cipher machines, and that is ultimately what you want to do. You want to bring down the ciphers, open up the gates, and get as many survivors out of there. Ooh, that was a really intense match. I didn't necessarily see that tie coming in, but then you also have to say DAO 5 is such a strong team, and that just shows that you can turn a match around that seems a little bit difficult to win.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, go ahead. No.
Oh yeah, just wanted to point out that Posh is in the chat. Posh is in.
What's going on, players? I thought I was watching COA 5 already. What's going on? Oh my gosh, everyone's so formal here. I gotta put on a suit and like listen. But yeah, intense matches all throughout. Super excited to be talking to Grizzly, Eli, and also Nell.
It is exciting to have you here. Yeah, give us your thoughts on this match, my friend.
Honestly, like this was kind of, I feel like GH has definitely grown a lot. I think the last time we saw them in international competition was IVS. I think it was, they did face Zeta and I think FPX ZQ or GR. They were not able to face DAO 5 though, because they were in opposite brackets. So I think this is just a glimpse of how much GodJ was able to, well, kind of grow, but also as especially in the closing moments, I think Eli was able to say a lot, like could have stopped the dungeon from happening, but still a good showing. And also this is a test match, so I'm pretty sure both these guys are just holding their punches, but just giving us a tease of what they can offer. So yeah, lots more to come. I'm super excited to see more of the action that they're gonna have.
For sure. And if we would look at it from a tournament standpoint, the first point for round 1 would go to DAO 5. So now GH really needs to come back in the second round. I'm curious to see what they can bring to the game. Maybe they will have a great comeback.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, they're showing a lot now. Previously, I'm just putting out there. Previously, we noticed that the teams that went up against the Chinese mainland teams in the previous COA, they weren't really putting much of a fight that time. But right now we are seeing the growth of the teams. They are doing a lot, especially with all the community tournaments going on, going into Chinese server to rank and training with Chinese teams. And I think they're doing a lot right now. So they deserve our praise. Even before we watched their games this afternoon. They're putting up a great fight. It doesn't seem one-sided at all compared to the previous ones. I don't know if you agree with me, but compared to the previous tournaments, this time they're putting up a much a fiercer fight.
I agree. I mean, I think Grizzly, like you've been there since the beginning. I don't know how many COAs you've been to. I think COA 0, he was there too. I was there since COA 3. I think this year, Grizzly, COA 4, that's when the Japan team was able to send out GR, which was huge. And now I just think that I think Japan is stepping up, Korea is stepping up, NAU stepping up, as well as Southeast Asia. So, really good time to be a Call of the Abyss fan.
Oh, that is
anywhere
for
in
sure.
the world.
That is for sure. And you just mentioned Korea is stepping it up. I'm actually really excited to see Korea, because obviously each server, each region has like different meta, different play styles. And from what I have seen from the Korean side, it's just, I just really like that they're coming up into these matches with different hunters. We don't necessarily see too many breaking wheels right away in round number 1 like we saw right here. We don't necessarily see too many bloody queens. What we see though is like the disciple coming out. We see the exploit coming out, really dominating, I would say, on that server. So really curious to see Korea coming into this competition and what they can bring to the table with a little bit of a variety when it comes to hunters, especially since all the other teams, I mean, of course they know they are, preparing for the tournament, and they know that Korea is kind of using these characters. But still, those maybe hunters, they're not necessarily expecting right away in round number 1 or round number 2 to see on the field.
Yeah, we did see we actually did see Korea play their first round. The team MS that actually played the An against Wolves, I believe was the Korean team. So yeah, so round 1 An is usually never happens, but it was kind of it's interesting to see that they're actually able to play. I think the build was just up down blink An, which is probably the most drawing possible build that they could go, and it's not bad for Arms Factory because, you know, on Arms Factory it's one of those maps that blink is one of your strongest, it's one of your best friends as a hunter because there's a lot of walls, there's a lot of transition areas through factory, through the front gate ruins areas, through shack. There's just so many places where you really need that blink to get downs, especially as an An. So up down blink actually works, and they were able to secure a draw against Wolves, who's arguably the best survivor team in the entire world. So you know, with An coming up, you know, Korea again being one of those servers that's definitely less is, I guess, more underrated for the most part, not really as well known as compared to some of these other servers. So coming out with you know, able to secure a draw against the best survivor team in the world is pretty impressive. Again, with An, not really a common round 1 hunter. Typically in Arms Factory we'd see Dreamwitch, Sculptor, even Bloody Queen to go for a draw, but playing An, it worked out for them there.
So I have a question. So this is the rehearsals, right? I didn't catch the previous matches. Were there any like funky picks? Because since it's a rehearsal, I mean, you guys know, like when we rehearse, we cast bot matches. So was there any highlights in terms of picks or what's that?
It's basically
strategies?
a mirror match though. It's like a mirror match though. Yeah,
so they're not
what
holding
you
their
said.
punches. Like this is like legit. This is their final form, or you think that they're holding back?
I wouldn't say it's their final form, but what they are doing is they are showing us that they are good. They are actually playing competitive matches. But what I can say about this is that I feel like they already showed us some of their moves in the qualifiers, right? We already saw them compete in the qualifiers, so it's not like MS coming out with the N in first round or MS coming out with the Expo in second round. That is not necessarily surprising because we already saw that in the qualifiers. So I think maybe they are still holding back a little bit of you know, a strategy that they developed for the global finals. But they are definitely playing on the same level that they were playing on when it came to the qualifiers already.
Nice, yeah, because I think this is a good teaser, and I hope that I'm sure that once COA 5 comes around, like, it's gonna be a bloodbath, and people are definitely gonna like really give it their A game. So here we have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just another fun fact. GH team has been training in China server all this while, and they have actually put up all the way up to peak tier, almost reaching peak tier on China server itself.
Nice.
So yeah, so I think they're holding themselves up pretty well in the China server. So, yeah.
Okay.
Just putting it out there. So yeah, we can see that the teams are doing a lot. So I think it would be really unfair if anyone tries to say that China's gonna crush everyone, because I admit they're good. A lot of us idolize them. A lot of the players idolize them because of their gameplays, and but it's also important to know that we need to give our encouragement and motivation to our own local community as well. Team B4U from NAU, GH and BL from Southeast Asia. I think they are not getting as much attention as they should against these giants. So I just really think that just putting it out there that idolizing Chinese teams are great and all, but yeah, local community support is definitely also very important.
Yeah, we actually see so DX ban. I think DX is hunting. I'm pretty sure we see a seer and a forward ban, which is exactly what DX did with for Geisha yesterday against B4U. So the survivor's actually banning Geisha, which means he actually has a round 2 Dreamwitch available. This is a little bit scary because they're kind of playing a counter comp. You know, Psychologist, Priestess, very good kiters against Dreamwitch. Patient is good for what he. Oh, he's actually gonna go. I think this is not Red Church.
It's Red Church, yeah.
Church, yeah, it's Church.
Red Church Wheel. So basically, what the survivors are going with here is they're banning Geisha, and then they're playing a pretty hard Dreamwitch counter comp, and then they're kind of forcing Breaking Wheel on one of the worst wheel maps. With no harasser, we don't see any batter, forward his band. So this is going to be very tough. It's going to be definitely a testament of DX's skill as well, considering that, Red Church is very weak for breaking wheel. There's a lot of walls. There's a lot of windows that are very favorable for survivors. However, this comp might struggle a little bit against breaking wheel in comparison to the Dream Witch.
So talking about the breaking wheel and that Red Church is just like not the best map for breaking wheel. Maybe elaborate a little bit on that. Why is Red Church so difficult for breaking wheel?
Yeah, the biggest problem with wheel on this map is that if you look at like the center, first of all, there's a lot of windows obviously, and you look at the center of the map, the two church windows are pretty much impossible for wheel to deal with. They have to get out of wheel form to deal with those windows. There's no way to mind game a survivor out the church windows because they're just too hard to deal with. Also at Shack, the Shack window is too hard. If a cipher spawns inside of Shack, it's so strong for the survivors because if the breaking lever goes to Shack, they can just loop that window and it's pretty hard for them to mind game there. You also have the windows over near the back gate, and you also have that one really strong window near the God Palette near Graveyard. That's also very strong, very hard for a breaking wheel to control around there. And because a lot of breaking wheels want to bring a left-right build, which is Insolence and Trump card, or even sometimes in China you see them go for more draws with Detention and Insolence. You don't have that confined space available, so you're forced to change targets a lot, and the survivors can set up a position where they have the mercenary at a cipher machine that doesn't have a lot of windows, and the other three kiters at a place that does have a lot of windows, and that can be very strong for the survivor side.
But even though you thank you so much for the analysis, like you pointed out why breaking wheel is so is not favorable in this map, but again it's still Dongshen we're talking about. We've seen what he can do, and once he gets that roll up, his presence up, he's such a menace in this map. Doesn't matter which map he's in, there's a reason why he's so scary. Even though Red Church is unfavorable, not really favorable to him, there's no harasser. That's one thing to point out for GH. If one person goes down, there's basically nothing you can do to save, to do anything to save.
That is for sure. That's definitely gonna put them into a little bit more of a difficult start already, and we can see he is going for the patient. Patient, definitely a character that DX as Wheel can go for, but as Eli already mentioned, we can see how the survivors are transitioning into the church just because that is such a strong area and going for the window. And here we can see again Patient just going back and forth, trying to stay in this area. DX is trying to place the trap right here to land that hit as soon as he waltz. Let's see if he's falling for it. No, not going to use that window, just juking around and trying to get to the second side of the building, to the second window right here, and just stays in this area. Buys a lot of time for the team already. This is exactly what Eli was explaining to us and how this map makes it so difficult for the breaking wheel to maneuver on.
Yeah, beautiful setup from the beautiful trap though.
Wow.
And because he's able to get that hit, that actually will prevent him from using the hook, and also makes it so he doesn't actually have to use blink. The setup was very good from the survivors. I mean, you had the patient using those hooks to transition away. You see why patient's not too bad against breaking wheel. You can use those hooks to gain distance, even if the wheel has blink. The blink is as a survivor side, blink is inevitable against a breaking wheel once you have two spikes. So your best chance as survivors is to try to go for transitioning as long as possible and delay the blink as long as possible to get extra decoding. And you saw them do that with the portal setup, with the hooks. That was just a beautiful communication all around from GH. We're going to see the mercenary come in for the rescue. Beautiful trap, and does get the save off before the halfway.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I don't know. Is there a delay on my sharing? Because the moment he places the trap, he literally just dashes in the blind spot of the breaking wheel and just steps into the trap.
No,
was that what happened?
There's no delay. That was just exactly what happened. Very fast gameplay. Comes in with the blink.
Wow.
Finally, the blink.
Dongxuan for 3. These hook shots, man, they've been on point, and now this is where it starts to steamroll. They had a great start, but yeah, I think the control he has, and he's really landing all these hook shots. Now focusing on Little Boy here, just getting as much spikes as possible. Has the snap, goes for it, and now we see that the Skyfall now going to the rescue, drops the hook, slows down Skyfall, uses the elbow pad, almost injures the Merc, and now we see that he's gonna go transition towards the patient.
Really focusing on
Imagine
this
that
first
hit, though.
survivor elimination right here, and you can see the windows, how DX is struggling as wheel right here to get these spikes into the patient, but now forces him away from this area. Therefore gets the chance to spike him again, and this will be the down as soon as he snaps. And if we see that survivor getting on the chair one more time, that is the first survivor elimination. But at the same time, 2 cipher machines are remaining. It looks really, really good for GH right here. And this might be a potential setup for a tie, but everything is still on the table.
It's not too bad. Like 2 ciphers remaining. Only Hatari has gone down. And it's 1 cipher remaining. Little boy is just gonna use the global portal, run away from this area, and they can easily just start a new cipher because Priestess is still up and running. Basically, she can just connect the left and the right of the church. She can always go back to the cipher. Right now, they're just trying to play it really, really safe. If I was predicting that it was a 4K the previous game, this game looks like what you said, Grizzly. It looks more and more like a tie, and GH knows what they're doing. Even without the harasser lineup, the support, the setups, like mentioned, it's really showing here. And yeah, it looks like a draw. It looks like a draw to me too.
I mean, it's set up like it, but the thing is, look at DX just really pushing all the ciphers and trying to put pressure on all the ciphers at the same time. There's no decoding happening at all currently.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's a tough situation. We actually see him put the trap on the other side and isn't able to get it. His Priestess have another portal, and he's actually just gonna go ahead and snap. He was actually trying to cancel the Priestess portal by going for that snap, but good patience from the Priestess not to use it too early, and that actually gives her enough distance.
Wow.
Oh, goes for the blink, and is able to get the down with it as well. So that's something that Priestess really need to keep in mind, is that you did have blink. You want to try to portal that sooner, but unfortunately wasn't able to do so. It is a Priestess. They're gonna heal very quickly, but if DX can make them waste their self-heal, that could be very strong. No blink available, so Captain Coon's really going to need to be able to kite a lot of time here. And we're actually going to see the other survivor come in for the mercenary come in for the heal here. But it looks like, no, he's just going to go ahead, DX pressuring him, not allowing them to get that off here. If you're Captain Coon, you got to constantly pressure this Cypher. Again, mercenary's going to go down to 1 hit here. He does have the delayed effect, of course, but if DX can get the mercenary down, that's a survivor you really want to try to slug. Is able to get that trap and is able to get that hit on him, which means he is going to have the delayed effect till he goes down here. The survivor's trying to rush down the Cypher, but only 50%. With the breaking wheel speed here, I don't think I got enough time to pop it.
Yeah, that is definitely a tough situation. It was a really good setup on the survivor side, but it is still going to be a fight. As we already said, DX as breaking wheel can just transition from one area to another, is putting that map pressure on the survivors, and there's really, look at these these traps over and over again. He's landing these traps on the survivors, giving him the chance to knock them down, to bring them on the chair, and not really allowing them to decode at all. As you already mentioned, 50% on that cipher machine right here, but that might not be enough to pop any cipher machines in time.
Yeah. You saw the confidence of Dongxuan. Previously, when there was only 1 cipher remaining, like usually a standard hunter, they wouldn't really commit towards a blink because, you know, they might need it for an instant abnormal or maybe, yeah. But right now you can see the confidence shows. He slugs them, he puts them down on the floor, he knows the timing when the priestess is gonna get healed up, just drops the spike onto the psychologist and then comes back. You can see that he's utilizing his skills, no hesitation at all. I think that's what sets him apart from Gothi's breaking will, and now the pressure is on.
Yeah, the pressure.
And just to add on to what Nell said, that I mean, mechanically gifted, he knows, like, he's very confident in his movements. He knows that he's gonna down like this priestess. He's very laser focused, and he has that much confidence in his skill that he's allowing them to. He knows which one to prioritize, and now we see that the Capcom will be sent out. It is Little Boy now that is the only survivor that is left, and from a tie, this one cipher has stayed like this for the longest time. And Grizzly, sorry, you were about to say.
Yeah, no, I'm very, very right, and we can see that Skyfall is trying to heal up. I think Skyfall still has the self-heal available, but at the end of the day, this is the late game. They won't be able to work on any cipher machines. It's just going to be a back and forth right here, and a potential dungeon might be possible for the survivors, but it's definitely going to be extremely difficult. Since we can expect the DX is just trying to get that 4 survival elimination late game. Nice hit right there with the spikes, and now going for Skyfall. It's just going to be a back and forth, and with DX being the wheel, that back and forth just happens extremely fast.
Yeah, I think they should just, despite the map that are in, I think they should definitely respect ban Dongshuen's breaking wheel. I mean, his dream wish is scary, but right now it just looks like Dongshuen's wheel is just giving the survivors team of GH such a hard time. So I really think that they should respect ban his breaking wheel, regardless of the the map. I think.
Ooh, I think he has eyes.
There it
He has
is.
eyes behind his back.
Uh-oh. Skyfall able to pad away from that that spike, but oh my god, these traps! He just knows. Long hit, and Dongxuan downs the mercenary for the last time. Already exhausted the self heal. They're gonna call for the GGs, and man, Dongxuan's breaking wheel, ladies and gentlemen. Put respect on his breaking wheel, because he's a menace in any map.
That is for sure.
Yeah, he's not even giving them chance.
I mean that. I think this is also good for GH also, because you know what, they're also kind of feeling it out with how Dongxuan, at least in that map alone, like he was not pulling any punches, and now this is the I would say the ultra instinct or the full power, the 9,000 of Dongxuan that they have to prepare for come COA 5.
Yeah, like we watched the Chinese qualifiers the previous weeks, and if you notice, we mentioned a lot. We saw a lot of games, and we mentioned that it seems like it's the battle of the survivors. Like, because survivors are getting 3 escapes, 4 escapes every single game, it's like a battle of survivors. The hunters are helpless against the teamwork of survivors. But right now, in this practice match, we are seeing that it's more like the battle of the hunters instead. So I don't know what's going on.
I mean, Dongxuan, one of the best hunters out there. Gajay, one of the best hunters in Southeast Asia. So I think it's like that. But yeah, it's a recall to last season, I guess, because now it's really the season of survivors. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some of these type of matches come COA 5.
It is going to be very, very interesting. I'm curious to see what we can expect in this second half of round number 2, because again, if we would talk about tournament situation, we would have to see GH on the survivor side getting a 4 survivor escape as well. No, not 4 survivor. 4 survivor escape to... No, wait, what am I talking? On the hunter side, needs to get the 4 survivor elimination as well to keep up the tie right here to get into round 3. I'm curious to see what we can expect on the hunter side. Are we seeing Gothic again? And if so, which hunter can we expect?
Yeah, I think. If you're here, obviously, you know, I think the biggest thing here for the survivor. This again goes back to the point I was talking about earlier, where the survivors needed to try to put themselves in a strong position. Now it's like Gajay, again, breaking wheel isn't very strong on this map, and you know DX was able to perform. I think in a normal tournament situation, DX probably goes Dream Witch there, or maybe even Bloody Queen. I don't think he goes breaking wheel on Red Church. And you know, when we actually get to the main event, I think this is just obviously a chance to practice Red Church wheel. But I think that here, if you're Gothic, I don't know, it's tough. I mean, you don't have a lot of hunters that can get a 4K, especially because they probably will just ban Breaking Wheel, which I don't know if they'll do it because of his church. They may actually just give it to him. But either way, it's just going to be really tough. You know, Breaking Wheel on church for Gothic. He was able to get a draw on one of the best Breaking Wheel maps. Okay, they're going to go ahead and ban it. So up to, you know, again, back on Gothic here, what do you play? The only 4K type of hunters you can really go with are something like, you know, maybe Sculptor or Dream Witch, maybe a Geisha of his own, but besides that, it's going to be tough. All those hunters are not particularly strong for this map besides Sculptor, but Sculptor, again, kind of fallen out of favor for a lot of these hunters. It's just not quite what she used to be, unfortunately.
So, seeing that Breaking Wheel ban, do you think that is a ban that we can expect on this map in the future? Because you already highlighted that this map is not the best Breaking Wheel map, so banning the Breaking Wheel seems a little bit, I don't know, a little bit odd to me.
Counterproductive.
Yeah.
It's
not the best map for standard hunters.
Yeah, it's not a good. It typically you wouldn't see Breaking Wheel get banned on Red Church. Actually, what a lot of teams do is they pick Red Church on purpose to go when they're going against someone who plays Breaking Wheel. That way they can go Red Church, ban their that hunter's other hunter that they often play, and then give them Breaking Wheel. So that in a sense nullifies 2 of their hunters. So you put them on a bad Breaking Wheel map because breaking wheel is very map specific, and then you ban their other hunter that they're strong with. So then that gets rid of 2 of their strong hunters. And I think that's what GH's strategy was here, is they're trying to get rid of the Geisha or Dream Witch and then force DX to go possibly breaking wheel on a strong wheel map. But it looks like, but yeah, as for Godjay, they're going to go ahead and ban breaking wheel anyway because they know that's his #1 hunter, regardless of the situation. They have a lot of leeway. They have a lot of room to work with here. So they're just going to go ahead and give him that round 2 Sculptor again because Sculptor is not quite as strong anymore.
Yeah.
Mirroring the survivors, just to add.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see the difference though, like between the 2 survivor teams. One of them does not respect Dongshuan's breaking wheel, and this one, they're actually respecting Gotchay's breaking wheel, and they're banning it, despite it being Red Church. So, I think drafting is also one key element where the Chinese teams might have more experience. The drafting does, yeah.
Yeah,
the drafting is also one factor.
You can see the respect, and sometimes also you could tell like, oh, it's kind of sided towards, especially knowing the map. Like there's a psychological thing when it comes to the drafting phase as well. And I think here, yeah, they definitely got what they wanted here. And I think Godjay will definitely have his plate full with all these survivors, because we know Do 5 survivors. Usually it's Dongshuan that's highlighted most of the time, and now the survivors are still quite strong. So Godjay already making his rotations around the map. Couldn't find anyone in the bottom and top broken part. Sees the blood trail here. Bobo, not with his signature forward. That was banned. Let's see if he'll be trying to go for this one or try to go to back gate. It seems like he will be locking on a Bobo.
That can be a good call. I mean, you just need to use the statues to bring down that ability of the psychologist to heal up right here. We have the priestess though coming in, helping with the kite, buying more time and forcing Godjay to go through these portals as well. Ooh, look at them.
Beautiful communication, and now it's like he didn't land a single hit yet. 0 presence on Godjay's side, while the rotations are doing great. No ciphers have been popped yet, but you know what, they're still doing a pretty good job, able to get some chip damage here. But now this is their time to split away from the shack area.
Oh, look at that. It is a really good communication and teamwork, but at the same time, Godjay is really is trying to catch up on. Nice hit right here. That might be the first down, but we can see the psychologist is trying to body block. Look at the focus right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was great.
Godjay, the
He
first
wants to get
survivor
that
down,
stress
is
off.
still trying to scare away Bobo right here from that cipher machine. Is going back to the patient now to pick the patient up and to bring him to his first chair. But what I want to say is, like, we can really see Godjay going back and forth between the cipher machines too that they were working on. So that's definitely slowing down the decoding progress and giving him a little bit more of a chance to catch up to the survivors. So far, 4 cipher machines are remaining. Very, very good job from the survivor side, helping out each other. Godjay needs to put more pressure on these survivors.
Yeah, I mean, you really saw the power of the Red Church Priestess there. You know, able to put those portals in, supporting the survivors to loop around church a lot easier. But unfortunately, again, you know, Patient taking a lot of those hits early on. We actually see confined space from Godjay, gets for that first hit as well. And we're going to see another portal to help. This could be actually potentially be a really long rebound kite. If the Patient has broken windows, which he does, he's able to transition pretty far away here, has 2 hooks still to work with, and no blink, no full presence for Godjay. And you see the downside again of not bringing insolence. I believe he has most likely trump card and confined space, probably to go for that's kind of a
my god,
statue down, and yeah, just like that, no hooks for the Patient at all. And now he's getting a lot of extra free hits here. This is so good for Godjay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but getting that down straight away. But in this kind of situation, like Chinese teams, Southeast Asia teams, NAEU teams, they spend a lot of time prepping up, like setting up and things. But if you watch the Japan qualifiers or you don't really see all these setups. They go for picks like Embalmer, they go for picks like Dancer, and they don't spend as much time, and instead it seems like they're picking the lineup to rush the cipher as much as possible without setting up. Like, it's the opposite playstyle. So my question is, what playstyle do you think suits is more suited towards winning than like getting more survivors out?
I mean, it's definitely difficult to say. I think
Yeah.
both sides have their ups and downs. Like if you don't bring
Case
anyone
to case.
to rescue and to harass, and you focus on decoding, it is easier to have survivors being on the chair and keeping them on the chair as hunter. But the decoding goes like
I think.
faster.
Yeah. I think Grizzly, like, I think if you recall, like, COA 2, that was definitely the meta. And then all of a sudden, they shifted more towards forward. Oh my god, there goes the hit.
my god.
And now we see the mercenaries down. So, yeah, I think it depends, because you can bring out those picks. I mean, we do usually see, like, a well-rounded meta now that we speak. But, I mean, now you see the rise of Acrobat, Embalmer, all that. So, I think it's a case-to-case, and I think the teams really have to do their homework. So, what kind of hunter sucks him in and now gets the rescue?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of risky though.
sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of risky. Because now no one can rescue. Yeah.
Let's see now.
Priest is doing a good job really avoiding these statues and only taking the normal hit only because that means she's still up and running and still can provide decoding to the team while the mercenary is taking that. It has the delayed effect, which means he can also buy more time, get into that corner right there to make make Gotcha walk the longest distance and just buy a few extra seconds for the team to decode. They are down to 2 cipher machines. I'm not sure how far these cipher machines are progressed. It could still be a tough fight for Dow 5 right here. It looks good for Gotcha, but now only 1 cipher machine is remaining. Still everything on the table. It seems to be yet again a good setup for a tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I think they give too much unnecessary hits to Gotcha because they were doing quite well in the beginning. Patient was doing well kiting, but giving those little hits, statue bongs, and then getting that hit, it helps Gotcha to get to full presence. And
Oh yeah.
I think it was unnecessary because he didn't bring insolence. They could have won this
Kept
game,
him,
in my
yeah.
opinion. Yeah.
There was that scrambly situation inside the church, I recall, the one Eli was pulling out. There we go. Nice. Patience. Oh my god. Okay, the delayed hit. Well, the delayed effect. Now let's see if they could manage to pop the last cipher in time.
Yeah, he was playing scared. That could definitely be that was definitely a terror shock. The timing there.
Cipher machine is at 50 right now, so it's
50. Oh.
there's still time for Gotcha right here, and I'm not sure. This is the second time. No, it's actually the third. Ooh, we can now expect the pressure on the cipher machines right here. We have we have the priestess still there giving tinnitus, and obviously they have to split up on the ciphers to make it work. But let's see how this plays out. Ooh.
Yeah, Gotcha still has a blink, so.
Ooh. Cancel
Yeah.
out the portal, but Gotcha now just focusing his pressure on this priestess, but this priestess already used up her last portal. Another portal is going to come online soon enough as she tries to transition to the graveyard, but Gotcha fighting tooth and nail to get close to get a regular hit. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The thing is, he can't use Blinker.
Oh, went
He
down.
needs to save his trait because you
No, he uses blink. What?
Blink.
Yeah, I mean, be aggressive. Just use the blink and use the CCTV to guard the last cipher. Don't be scared. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
gonna say,
go ahead.
The thing is, I think the thing is he might have up down. He might have an up down build. Let's see, does he have detention? I couldn't tell from that, but oh yeah, he does have detention. Okay,
Yeah,
so
he
build
does.
is up down. I was gonna say if he has trump card, you can't really afford to blink there. You want to try to get the down without blink, then you can switch to teleport and teleport immediately on the psychologist. But because he has detention and confined space, it means no trump card is not an option, which means he has to
He's
just
gonna
go
get
ahead
the
and
rescue.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You get it. Man.
Yeah, making his way. One regular. Priestess is the focus. Oh no. Now going for the psychologist. Okay.
Yeah. 4K for sure. Psychologist first. I mean, it makes sense, Eli, what you're saying. But if, but the blink at the very last second, I know he might think that the cipher's prime. That's why he didn't want to risk it. But if he wanted to do that, he might as well did it earlier. But finally, he did utilize the blink.
Gotcha is actually sharing that survival, which gives the priestess over there the chance to
kind of scary. Yep.
Kind of prepare for that dungeon.
Yeah, but first share though. So and the priestess cannot self cannot use a syringe or anything, so he's betting on it. But Upsy, he's trying to go. Same situation. Oh my god, BL versus Love in the Southeast Asia qualifier. Same situation, but this time Gotcha is gonna spot out the priestess.
Oh, but she can try to make her way to the dungeon now. Almost past half. Oh no, she really wants the rescue.
Yeah.
Upsy,
was
vaulting
smart.
slowly.
Yeah. Upsy was counting on Gotcha to go through the portal, and that's why Upsy
Yeah.
was he was really ready to go there, but Upsy's gonna go down. 4K, Gotcha, oh my god, against Dowu. What?
Oh, could it go back? Godjay went through the portal, and now Upsy, no more portals
Back.
left. We'll have to eat the
Oh.
hit. Godjay getting 4. Hey, let's go.
Wow.
We're gonna see a third round.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew. So the
Third
training in
round.
China server paid off.
What a fantastic match right here. Again, they had to go for the full survival elimination. If we look at this from a tournament standpoint, they wanted to tie that second round to even make it into round 3. And that was a really, really fantastic show off of the sculptor right here on the Red Church map. So that would potentially mean we would see a third round. Again, this is just a kind of like a technical test on Identify's side, so we are not really sure if we are going to spectate a third round and play this out as a tournament situation. So we just have to wait and see what is happening next. And yeah, fantastic
Grizz,
matches
Grizz.
so far.
Grizz, what about BL versus Wolves? I mean, they started late. If we can potentially
They
move to
actually
that match
started?
after this.
They actually started.
I'm not sure. Let me just look at their.
I was just saying is like we can just watch them if once this match completes, since they did start late. We should be able to.
An
Something,
hour ago it says it starts. Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you guys were talking a little bit about like what I think you guys were talking about like tie, like what's good for ties and what's good for wins or something. Did that come up? I was thinking about that a little bit. I don't know if you-
Yeah. The Cypher Rush meta.
Cypher Rush
or the
meta.
Set
Yeah,
Up
not-
meta.
Yeah, I was gonna say like just to go at that from a survivor standpoint, the best way to just secure a draw is simply just play Mechanic. Mechanic is a character that obviously you guys we don't really see Mechanic get banned anymore because she's not really good for winning her Cypher Rush because of her nerf is too slow to push for wins most of the time. But she's still a very good good at guaranteeing draws. And then if teams are just trying to go like play really aggressively and go for wins, you're gonna see more kiters, which right now we see like a lot of, we usually see 1 rescuer and 3 kiters is kind of what the meta, or maybe a support and 2 kiters, because that's more of a winning strategy. But if you just need a draw, just going Mechanic is fine. Actually, also something interesting is Godjay actually, he brought a tie build. He brought like a drawing build with Sculptor, not a 4K build. He brought up, down, blink. Anytime you bring up, down, blink on a hunter, it means you don't have trump cards, so you're playing less aggressively. You're just playing to secure a 60-second down with blink and then just go for a draw, which is kind of what his mindset I think was. But he was able to get a 4K out of it. Again, if you start with teleport or you start with trump card, so you have teleport in the late game, that's playing aggressively. That's going for a 4-person elimination. But when you have just blink and you have no trait swap, getting more than a draw out of it, even a 4-person elimination is rare. So that's actually pretty impressive, especially considering he's going against a mainland China team.
Yeah, I mean, what you said make perfect sense. But again, it just comes to the point where the survivors of Dowu was giving unnecessary presents. I mentioned it just now, and I'm gonna just point it out here again. And maybe because of that, giving him that unnecessary chip presence and getting that chip damage onto the survivors, it kind of make the life of survivors harder. They had to rethink the decision of what to do next, simply because one teammate has 25% damage, the other has another 25% damage. It just gives him the full presence earlier than anticipated, even without insolence, and that's why the tie build became the winning build. The moment they got the moment it was Mercenary and Priestess playing around at the last area, I think that was it. That was it for GH. Sorry, what was it?
GH.
Where was
GH.
that? Yeah, GH.
Doe
Got
five,
it. Yeah.
That's how you turn a tie build to a win. I think Godjay is like he's like all part of the plan, guys. It's all good. I
all
meant
good.
for this to happen. That was a happy accident. Actually, I have a proposal for you guys. I don't know if you guys are up for this as casters. You guys want to come up with like our own like predictions for COA 5? Like how many times would who's gonna be like the most banned character, and then we kind of compare as we go along in COA 5, or how many times are the survivors gonna get hit by the tram, and then at least we'll be able to like kind of have a running tally and also like talk to the chat about it. Like, oh yeah,
Nice.
Grizzly said forward's gonna be the number one ban. Who's it gonna be? So just then maybe the winner will get like I don't know. There should be like a consequence for the losers. They gotta change
Nice.
their DP to something.
I like how you went.
Change their name.
I like how you went from maybe the winner should get some. There should be consequences for the
There
losers.
should be consequences. I'm like,
Consequences.
what should the losers get? Or I don't know, maybe if like a certain, like let's say Grizzly has, I'm really big on this because I participated in a tournament that has like a community bounty board. So it's
Wow.
like if Priestess gets picked 5 times, we unlock a bounty. We're gonna give away a little bit of echoes or whatever, something like that. I don't know to the
That's
chat.
good.
So at least people will have like expectations. But I think people want to see some consequences. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we can even do the one like the World Cup format where we have brackets and then basically we just predict.
Oh, I'm
is-
bad at predictions. I want to predict like what maps we're gonna see, like not to,
Yeah.
like teams and stuff. But
yeah.
we could
Yeah.
do that too. I definitely want to talk to you guys or like get your ideas on something. So at least we'll have like a little mini game and we'll have something to talk about on the stream as well. While it's downtime, like hey, you know what? Grizzly's prediction of Leo's memory not being picked is happening.
Hey, I mean, Leo's memory. We haven't
My
talked.
favorite.
We haven't talked in a while, but the thing is, I have to admit something to you.
Oh, you like it now?
It's not even that I don't dislike it anymore. I genuinely like the map now.
Oh, let's go. Okay, all right. I'm still finding my love for it. So you can meme around with me about it.
I have really been playing a lot of rank lately, and that map definitely comes up over and over again.
A lot. Yeah, for some reason, me too.
And I don't know. I started to understand it a little bit better. I guess I started to know where to go, how to kite, and
Nice.
I don't dislike it anymore. I kind of like it.
Okay. You like it, or you're okay with it?
No, I like it. I have to be honest. I like it.
Okay. All right, that's good. So how many times do you think Leo's memory is gonna be picked in COA 5?
Oh, not often though.
Not a lot. Yeah, I know, not a lot. Grand
Oh my
finals, Leo's memory. Let's go. Final match. Hey,
Yeah.
that's what happened in IVL. I think Wolves won it in Leo's memory with a Naiad. Alex was able to get a 4K, I believe. So,
Yeah, it was picked last year for I think it was
IVL.
no when Zeta what was the name of their old team before Zeta when they beat GR they used Leo's memory.
Oh yeah, they used Leo's
Oh,
memory. Is it?
Yeah.
AL? AL or GD Godiva or something? Yeah, AL I think. Either those two.
So I just
we could.
I just have to throw something in real quick. Eli is also watching the stream, right? Are you still on the live feed that we just watched?
Yeah, the GH and top 5.
Did it start to like freeze for you?
No, it's in the custom right now. It seems okay.
Oh, it is in the custom. Okay, I actually changed to the other stream, and that one works too, because the match we were respecting was freezing for me. I will change back then. All right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it seems to be good.
Wolves is going against BL. BL is on the hunting side right now. That's what I'm seeing. But I'm coming back to the stream that we are watching.
Okay.
Is BL versus Wolves still on?
Yes, it's still on.
It's yeah. I think so 2 hunter bans. I think this is their last match. I think.
Yeah, that was probably the last match, but BL should be pretty on. I mean,
Oh, it's in Leo's memory. Oh no, it's not. I thought it was.
Wait, is it
Stop
on?
the presses. It's in Leo's memory.
Wait, is it on?
No, Grizzly changed it to the GH Doe 5.
It's
Now-
not showing on my Discord though.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
on Lakeside.
It's on Lakeside.
No, I can't see anything. I can't see anything.
I think you gotta leave then come back, maybe.
Okay, I'll leave now.
Okay, I'll leave.
When Nell comes back, be like, "That was a great match! Oh my God, Nell, you missed everything."
I know. No, the match is already over. What are you doing?
Nell, the match just finished. Oh my gosh. So good.
Thank you.
Dong Xuan got a 5K in 5 seconds. 5K, what the heck?
5K.
Easy
Can you see
5k.
it? Can you see it now? Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see evil.
Yeah, so it's Seer, forward, Merc, ban.
I,
that?
He probably
I
wants to
can't
play
see
Geisha
anything.
again. But
Oh,
Why is he ban-
respecting?
is
Oh,
Dongshan's
they're
Geisha like one of his
Yeah,
top
it's,
threes now?
it's pretty good. Yeah, his Geisha
Yeah.
in IVL is really good.
he's the
Ah,
number
I see.
one. He's the number one Geisha in China.
I don't know if it
Oh.
was him that kind of started the abnormal. Was it him?
Oh,
I
yeah, maybe.
Everyone was doing it.
Possibly.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one that started abnormal Geisha. So yeah, his Geisha is pretty good. No, I think you're thinking of
Nice.
Afu's Geisha.
Yeah, I was thinking about Afu's Geisha where he couldn't. He
I
was
would-
pallet stunned the whole time.
I will be
Yeah,
right back.
that's unfortunate against FPXEQ. What's up?
I'm gonna get myself something to drink. I will be right back.
Go for
Okay.
it. Go for
I'm
it.
gonna order
Stay hydrated.
McDonald's.
Oh, he's tinking. He's tinking. Going with patient. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually interesting. We haven't seen any entomologists, which I'm actually kind of surprised because
True.
entomologist is
Yeah.
really strong right now in the meta. So I think it's typically I think the problem with entomologist is she's not too strong in Dream Witch because it's easy to just patrol her out of an entom. We are gonna see
Mhm.
we're gonna see Dream Witch here, but yeah, entomologist is really strong against things like Breaking Wheel and Sculptor. But I think a lot of these teams were expecting Dream Witches early on because right now Dream Witch is technically the best hunter in the game, but it looks like again DX instead opted to go with the Breaking Wheel round 1, and we saw
Another Breaking
DX
Wheel.
go with Geisha yesterday. So
Oh my god.
okay.
Yes, we're gonna see
DW.
DW.
In
That's
Lakeside.
actually-
Wow.
Yeah. That's my real name, by the way. DW.
I thought it's Nelu Melu.
Yeah, I'm actually Daniel Wellington.
Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, you said it on Grizzly Scream. Everyone knows you now, Nell.
Just kidding.
Mhm.
Didn't you hear the name?
My,
it was
my
a,
last
a
my
watch
last name is
brand.
Spice, dude. Yeah, I thought we we're using all our real names.
Baby Spice. Okay.
Eli's last name is YT. Eli YouTube.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I see.
Mr. YouTube himself is here.
Mr. YouTube.
Yeah, I created it. That's why it's called.
Exactly. Shh, don't say it out loud, Eli. Oh my God, they're gonna message you
Oh
about it.
my god, please promote my channel, Mr. YouTube.
Oh,
Give me 16 million viewers,
Oh no.
16 million
You're gonna mess up
subscribers.
you mess up the algorithm, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll call you Mr. Eli YouTube and take out Mr. Beast, please.
What?
you can replace Mr. Beast now. Oh, let's go.
All right, here we go. Dream Witch, Dong Xuan, his calling card, his signature, if you would. I haven't seen Capcom with the Acrobat in a while, so I'm excited to see that. Skyfall's signature with his Gravekeeper, Hatari, no stunners.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Skyfall is like, why do I have to rescue in this team? I want to decode in peace. But
Yeah.
again, they spend a lot of time setting up. That's the thing. Like, how do you set up in this team? You have a priestess, yes, but there's Dongshan's, Dream Witch. The leash is gonna follow you to the end of the world, and I don't know. Oh, limited skin. Let's go.
Sorry, Eli, you were saying?
Yeah, this comp is fine for going against the Dream Witch. I mean, you have Priestess, which is a good kiter on Big Boat against Dream Witch. You can't really get trapped because your portals. You also have Acrobat actually counters Dream Witch if used properly, because you can cancel Patroller by using an Acrobat ball. It'll actually cancel Patroller if you time it properly. And you can also avoid getting you can avoid getting trapped by using the Acrobat ball as well. So we are going to see DX get the Big Boat spawn, 2 survivors spawn to the right side, over near Crab Shack, 1 at middle and 1 closer to the mini boat area. Going straight to middle here, which is an interesting route. You typically go to the right and over towards Crab Shack, which is actually what we're going to see him do anyways. And he does run into Hatari, which is the patron. So this is not a bad find for him. He's going to try to trap in, but again, you do have those hooks to work with, and it's pretty easy to transition away here without giving up any free hits. At least try to force the patroller. It's the main goal.
Wow. Okay,
Wow.
it's the grappling hook. Sorry, Eli, I got a question. Are you saying Crab Shack or Crap Shack?
Crab. Like I don't know
Crab,
why
like
we call
crabs.
it that. We call it that in NAEU. I don't know why. I don't even know who came up with that, but that's just it. Just
Yeah, because I always hear that too, and I wonder if they're saying the P or the B, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I
I've
guess you just say.
I think it's. I actually think. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I actually don't even know, but I'm pretty sure it's the B. That's
Oh,
what I was-
okay, Crab Shack makes sense. We're in Lakeside, and I know Grizzly just popped in. I just saw him come back on stream. Hello.
Yes, no, I'm just enjoying you guys talk. There we have the that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Fantastic job. We can see the patroller, and there it comes. First down. Yeah, I think it's Grab Shack. I never knew what it's called. I just recently figured it out that it's called Grab Shack. So that is. I always said. Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying that we need to Chinatown. I need to know the call outs there because I'm like they're kiting.
Yeah.
Where are we? The cafe, the
Lamau.
meat area, like where you get all
The sausage area.
the sausage area, the sausage maker. Okay, Acrobat gets hit. Back to the action.
I don't understand how that hit got through though. Hatari literally went through the boat, the vault through the window.
Yeah, the hitbox is weird there. Here it is again. Is it gonna happen? Oh well, that was close. Yeah. That hit happened.
I mean,
That was too
if
close.
that was a hit, that's gonna be a terror shock, right? It shouldn't.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like just a normal hit. I don't know.
I mean, if I
That's
was
weird.
if I was playing, I would ask myself the same. How did that hit? I was way far away from that window. How did that hit?
If I was playing, I'd be like, report! This guy has suspected plugins. What is happening?
Predictions,
Playing
guys.
What, we're gonna predict now?
How many Ks? How many Ks? By
For
Dongshan.
this one?
Yeah.
For survivors, someone gonna go for their. They're so far.
How many Ks?
I don't know. It's too hard to tell now.
Yeah, that's why it's called prediction, man.
This is
What do you?
why
Oh, you go first, Nell.
Eli go first. Eli go first. He has an
No, I'm gonna
idea.
copy Nell's answer.
I think it's this is kind of a tough. I mean, the first kite was pretty strong, but this is why Lakeside Dream Witch is can actually be strong as well because it's so easy to cut survivors off. He actually always blink switches there and gets the down with the leech. He actually went for. If you guys noticed, it was weird. He actually started to patroller and then blink switch mid patroller throw, which you can actually do, and it won't put your cooldown as long as you haven't dropped the patroller completely. So they're gonna try to go and heal up that one down here. I think should give. DX enough to work with. He's able to get this leech now. He's able to chair the acrobat immediately, and because of this, I think he has a strong enough position to potentially get a 4K, even with that strong first kite.
4K. Eli is so sneaky.
What?
He was
He was-
analyzing the game. I didn't
No, but that's how you get predictions. You gotta analyze. It just happened that the priest, the patient left and another survivor down. Three ciphers left, and I'm gonna copy paste Eli's answer.
Come on, Chris, are you gonna go for 4K as well?
For survivor escape.
Oh, let's go,
One
Grizzly.
survivor escape. Okay, I'm
survivor.
gonna be with. I'm gonna
No.
go with Grizzly.
Okay, the thing you guys have to know about Nell is that he switches sides like Among Us. Like you can't pin him down in one prediction. Go for the rescue.
Ooh,
There
that
we
was
go.
nice. I think there was an emote coming in, pretending that she already like swung.
Hit.
Hey.
Yeah.
That is always interesting. I'm curious to see if we can actually like get that kind of confusion going in the like official qualifiers, where not the qualifiers, the official global tournament, where they maybe emote and then land that terror shock on the chair. I would love to see that.
Wow, that would be cool.
Yeah, I think it's 4K.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. See, look at that.
Leaving
Oh
me
my God,
behind.
this is Among Us, dude. He's sus. Nell
No.
sus.
but I'm gonna stick with one survivor because I'm gonna support Grizzly. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That is how you. That is how you show support. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man. Yeah.
Why did you
show
waver?
No, because you know, the heart is willing but the body is weak.
What? He's getting too deep for an Identity 5 match.
Yeah.
Man. All right, Priestess. Oh, he drops the Gravekeeper. Now focusing on Little Boy, and like you gotta look at Dong Xuan, and like he's so good at like these minute movements like that, like emoting, right? You know what?
Yeah.
He's so good at that, and also controlling the hitboxes of the hunters. I think Ivy Lychee did a really good study on how he manages the hitbox of both like I think Geisha and Bloody Queen. He knows when it's gonna be wider, and he knows how to hit like the survivor that they're supposed to try to body block. But now it's just a a matter of
Yeah.
putting things together, and the dominoes are already falling in Dongxuan's place.
Yeah, Skyfall being down, who already used the selfie, right? So therefore,
Right,
little boy,
right.
the priestess,
Yeah.
is the last survivor up and running, is touching that cipher machine, telling them, no, we got this, we're gonna decode this, and we're gonna get out of here. But it's definitely
Everything's fine.
everything is fine, but it's definitely going to be a difficult task. We have DX already in the area. We can see the priestess transitioning away, getting that little notification that the main body is close. And it's gonna be a back and forth now. And with back and forth, I mean, it's just gonna be a chase for that priestess. As soon as she goes down, that will, you know, decide the match for GH.
Yeah. You know, unless if Dongxuan decides to be merciful.
Dongxuan
surrenders.
merciful.
Unlikely, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well,
No,
you know, if little boy kites long enough, and then you know Skyfall's about to bleed to death, and he'll be like, "Yeah, I don't want Skyfall to bleed to death, so I'm gonna surrender." Whoops.
Let's see, man. Dongxuan, it's when he's on stage, he's all smiles, but when he's in game, man, he's all business.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Look at this,
Little boy.
2 leeches
God.
coming from the left and the right. Wow, that's...
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Mm.
Mm. And the leash is
keeping
still up.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh
No
my
matter
word.
where little boy is going, there's always a leech on the left and the right. You can't really escape that. 3 leeches. This is just showing how strong the Dream Witch is, especially late game, when you are able to bring down these leeches, because the survivors have nowhere to go.
Wow,
Ooh,
miss.
okay. Yeah, he's able to
highlight.
catch his breath there. That's good. Little boy, really
Highlight,
buying
highlight.
some time. I think Skyfall, yeah, might bleed out at this point. Little
Yeah.
boy waiting for another portal key to be up. Transitioning, I think, over the shack area. Yep. We see that
Yeah.
little boy is still buying so much time. I did not
Little-
take note, guys. Where is the dungeon?
I haven't seen it yet either. I think we should see it if they are looking into the direction. I would assume it's
Oh, not
Okay.
where he's at.
not where,
Oh.
not where he
Yeah.
Uh, but wow, okay, that's still something.
Yeah.
Little boy able to kite that long.
Okay, yeah. Little boy is definitely an asset to GH. Little boy, the first time we saw him in IVC 21, he was already showing such an impressive game sense, kiting.
Yep.
Yeah, that time he wasn't even playing things like he was playing things like prisoner, prisoner, priestess, and you can see like he's undoubtedly the ace of the team, followed by Capcoon's seer kiting in IVC 21 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously Skyfall's Merc has a better standing than his Gravekeeper, and Hatari's forward is really good too. But it's just sometimes it's like he makes questionable moves, like getting hit while trying to stun rescue, getting hit, or I mean, it's very obvious that little boy is the ace, and it shows.
Based on looking at the stream, I could tell what Grizzly's thinking. Why not Feaster?
Why not? That's what I'm always thinking. Like, there's no.
It's
no,
Lakeside.
It is.
Lakeside.
It's not only. No, it's not only Lakeside. It's just, you know, why not Feaster? You can ask that on every single map and every single match. It should be Feaster. It should be Feaster. But we still have a match coming up, right? It's just that was just the first half of round number 3. If we look at this again from a tournament standpoint, which this isn't, but if we want to argue like that, DAO 5 already won this, because if they tie, which means even if they have all survivors go back to the manor, they would have won the first round and then tied the following 2 rounds, so therefore they would have won this.
Yeah.
Very-
Well, at least it wasn't a 2-0.
Definitely want to see Gothic on the hunter side again, though, here on Lakeside Village.
Geisha, let's go.
Let me
I don't know if he plays that.
Feaster,
ask you
let's
guys.
go.
If you guys could make a prediction for COA 5, who do you think is going to be the most like surprise hunter or survivor pick that's going to come out?
Wait, for now, for right now?
No, for COA 5, if ever. Yeah, that could be one of the
Most
predictions we can have.
surprising survivor pick.
Or survivor or hunter. Like, wow, he really picked An evil reptilian?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe a cowboy or wildling in a situation. where
Cowboy wildling is very that's very likely, I think. Especially when all survivors are banned, but yeah, I can see that wild. that's really
I
cool,
mean
though.
more in the situation where you could pick a different survivor, but they're actually going for cowboy, or you know.
Ooh. Hey, that happened last year with PP. With GG, we saw that, right? Cowboy in Red Church. I think it was the best of 5. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
the thing with cowboy is it's like high risk, high reward though. Like you playing mind games with the hunter. You actually buy a lot of time. Like the hunter might have to look at you and has to put the survivor down every 2 seconds or 3 seconds that he's moving, just so that the cowboy doesn't get that highlight long enough to get that successful lasso. So
Nell talks a cowboy. Sorry, I just had to say that because of his stream. Anyway, Eli, what were you saying?
I think we'll probably. There's a good chance we'll see a pretty good amount of batter. Batter's kind of
Batter.
for the most part, but I think we'll see batter. Batter's a character that we haven't seen a lot in the past that should probably come up a lot more because batter's the second best harasser in the game. Very strong against breaking wheel. Good kiter against sculptor because you can easily transition in the open and hit the hunter back, so you can avoid those statues easier. So I think batter's a really good option. Batter's been really popular in NAU, especially when forward gets banned, because forward gets banned a lot. So I think batter is a good.
Yeah, that's a good prediction.
Yeah.
True. Sorry, Nell. What were you gonna say? Which survivor do you think non-meta is gonna be chosen in COA?
not meta. I think we've seen plenty though. When remember
Embalmer,
when
maybe?
we binge watched? Yeah, we
Yeah.
binge watched the Japanese and the non-professional Chinese mainland teams, the Chinese qualifiers. We saw a lot. Like first round itself, BO1. Having
Mind's Eye.
Yeah, Mind's Eye, Embalmer, Toy Merchant. What else was there?
Very
Dancer.
unorthodox.
Yeah, and it
what
works.
Yeah, some worked. Unfortunately, the Mind's Eye didn't. Embalmer
one
kind of
sucks.
worked. Yeah, no offense, but yeah, it didn't work during the match that we witnessed.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was so weird because it was round 2. Mechanic was up for grabs, and they went with Mind's Eye. So a little weird. Yeah, actually, yeah. Sorry, go.
Sorry. Eli put up a tier list recently, and he said that Mind's Eye was C tier. I totally agree with it because, like what you saw in the Chinese qualifiers, Mind's Eye worked perfectly fine as long as the hunter doesn't see him in BO1. But the second the hunter knows Mind's Eye is gonna be an option, BO2, the Mind's Eye kited 5 seconds. And they had to give up on her straight away.
It was unfortunate.
God.
Yeah, I want to believe in her, but man, it's tough in competitive Identity 5.
Yeah.
People are
She doesn't
asking
have
for
that
Thief though. Thief. Could be.
D tier according to Eli.
Thief is the worst character in the game. I don't know about that.
I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see.
Predictions now, guys. No advantages. Predictions. How many Ks?
It's gonna be a tie.
Yeah, I was gonna say either tie or 3.
Okay, I'm gonna say 3 survivors escape.
I'm gonna.
Ooh, actually connected.
Yeah,
The first
Yeah, it
mirror
is.
hit, if you land the first mirror hit as a Bloody Queen with Blank, you're in such a good position, especially with no harassers now. I think it's going to be a draw just from that one hit. It's that simple. I mean,
Okay, so everyone thinks it's a draw, so I'll be the odd one out. 3 escapes.
I know you now. You're gonna change the tie later on.
right? Yeah, that's you're gonna change form like Wu Chang, man. That's his game
God.
plan. Watch out,
Yeah. Watch out.
Mirror.
I
Now I feel like
believe-
we're just gonna
Ooh.
be analyzing the match. Oh, Bobo, get out of the way!
Oh my god.
Ooh, actually able to
Look
juke
at
that.
that,
mirror.
so much.
The
Distance?
persistence. Oh my god.
He's right there.
The persistence though. Oh no, that's not
Long
right
hit.
here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good
Uh-oh,
job.
Nell. Fight back, Nell. Fight back.
No, it's okay.
Draw.
No one has the potential to kite 3 ciphers in the tournament. If any survivors get to kite 3 ciphers against a hunter single-handedly, then it's not a tournament. Then the hunter's not good enough. I would say that because no one can kite a hunter 3 ciphers without support or setups, and it just shows right here. And Gotye. Yeah, Gotye. You didn't see anything. Yes. Yes.
Blink is coming through. Really concentrating on that acrobat right here. Really wants to eliminate the first survivor, get that first elimination. So the decoding the survivor team has a little bit more of a tough spot. Gets another hit right here. Great job. We can see cipher machines are being worked on, but again, 3 survivors are remaining. And I am not sure if will they. Yeah, they will come in for the rescue.
Yihua.
Yeah. I mean, Yihua still has 3 paths, and he's not
It went
injured.
wanted order. Uh-oh, yeah,
Oh, it's
Caesar
fine, it's fine.
come in.
He's pushing.
Gotye
Don't
already
save yet.
popped the mirror. He's really...
Come on. Yeah, waste more
Buying
time.
some
Waste more
time.
time. Yeah, good job,
Oh,
good job.
okay, full presence now. So we see Bobo.
He still has a ball. Bobo
He
still has a
does.
ball. Yeah. Come on,
Oh.
bomb him. Yeah, don't
There
go
we
down
go.
without the fight.
Ooh, was
my
actually
God.
not landing it, and therefore taking the mirror right here. First survivor will be eliminated
God.
as soon as the acrobat hits the chair. We will see
I still
Gotye.
believe. We escaped. Let's go. Oh god.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough. 2 survivors left, but yeah, Gotye at least has 1 survivor out.
Mhm.
I did not do the math. What does Gotye need for them to push for round 4? Or there's never gonna not
Yeah,
gonna be
no,
a
no,
round
no.
No.
Okay.
We are not talking about that.
Yeah.
I think it's over.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. I don't have my pad with me. I don't have my calculator, so we're just watching matches now.
Hey, I have a reason though. You see, like they're fully healed now. The Merc still has 2 pads. The Perfumer still has 3 perfumes, and the Painter still has yet to use the painting.
Okay,
So, yeah.
that's actually
Let's
good. Yeah.
Let's go.
I think the only problem with that is that well, one, it's a Bloody Queen, so it's really hard to kite mirrors with attention. Perfumes are gonna. He's actually should be able to get a free hit on the Painter here. Yeah, he's gonna be able to get a hit. With Bloody Queen, she still has Blink, so she can easily kill Perfumer in the end game because Perfumes are only
Yeah,
good
that's
early
true.
game. They're not good end game situations. And she
Yeah.
also is gonna have Trunk Card available end game if she holds her Blink, so she can easily
Start
just Trunk Card.
Start drawing. Fight back, Edgar. Fight back.
Start drawing. Right, one more cipher. It's one more cipher. Do it.
He's gotta get. Edgar's gotta get dungeon, dude. Uh-oh, I know it's the mirror. Oh god, forced him to vault. Can he drop the painting? Is the painting ready? Oh, the Blink!
Pop it now.
Changed traits. He changed. Uh-oh.
Yeah, change to teleport.
Yeah.
Actually, really good patience from Gotye as well. You see him not going for a lot of Bloody Queens might just be impatient, immediately mirror the Painter, and then they can utilize that knee-jerk reflex speed boost of the palette to transition out of the mirror range and avoid getting hit with the mirror. But you saw Gotye waiting on, also with the Acrobat as well. He held down mirror to bait the Acrobat to use their ball. So they'd use the ball and then mirror afterwards while it's on cooldown. So there's no chance at him kiting out that mirror image.
Ooh,
He gets the picture done. Cypher's Prime. Cypher's Prime. Let's go. Oh, come on, waste enough time for the Merc to heal to half.
Ooh,
Wait,
careful,
wait,
don't
wait,
stay
wait.
behind that pallet. Oh, he got the sun.
I'm a believer. Let's go. They're not even gonna pop it. Don't wait until the Mercs. Yeah, okay, the Mercs.
Wow, really waiting on. Oh, gets the down. Okay, now we have the pop.
Yeah.
And now
Go, go,
the
go, go, go.
painting hasn't been expended yet, so
Reese.
CYJ. Here we go. Oh, he drops the painting.
Ooh.
Oh, he's able to buy time.
Yes! Come on, do it! Go to the back gate, finish it. The dungeon is
Oh.
in the front gate. Oh my
Here
god.
we go.
Come on,
Gotye
one more
now
painting.
zoning in.
One
Who's
more
gonna be
painting,
right?
come
Will
on.
be nil. Oh, he's three.
Oh!
No way!
What the escape? Oh my god! Can he hit him out of it? Oh, the painting! Got it!
Oh my god! I'm so excited!
Wow.
Trios game.
Not
Wait,
that.
no, you tied. You said tie. What are you talking about?
We were all saying
Sorry, I'm shouting in the
free
street, sorry.
escape.
Yeah, we were all. You said tie.
You
What
said
are
tie.
Did I say it? Wait.
No,
guys.
you got that one. You got that one. No.
Oh my god. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm only biased in stream, but
That's what I was expecting Gotye to save his trait. I mean, there's no reason to blink Painter that the Cyber's gonna be primed anyway. So if you hold your blink, so you can switch to Excitement, or you can have blink to kill someone in the end game, he could have drawed pretty easily. But instead, he opted to use it there. So I guess he just didn't acknowledge the Cyber Machine was gonna be primed in time. So not sure.
oh wait, Sorry.
Is the other match still going? Do we know?
I will just check it out. I will just go over there.
Okay.
Let me see.
That was intense. That was intense. I sense some hesitation in Nell's voice, but he was very confident in the survivors getting through escape. So good job, man. Oh,
Let's see if they're still up and running. They are in the lobby right now. I'm not sure. Maybe if they started the stream later, maybe.
Do you have the link for that?
Yes.
let me ask our friend Tier Knight.
I sent the link in the group. You can check it out.
Okay, got you.
They just ended it.
Oh, they just ended. Yeah, they just ended it.
Oh.
Yeah.
They just ended it.
No, still some good games though.
That's for
Wonder
sure.
how that went.
Whew, I'm all sweaty now.
Just from watching, yeah. That's
Hey, I wear like antiperspirants when we cast Identity 5, dude. And I don't know about you guys.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry, I was away. What happened?
Oh no, so we checked the other stream and it was done.
It was dead. Oh, okay. That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
I guess, since I don't see them in Discord. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. That was the rehearsals.
That was the rehearsals.
Okay. They don't care about rehearsals.
I mean, we still have another day on the 7th of April
Yes.
in around 5 days. We're gonna have more matches to spectate, more teams to come up. A lot of Chinese mainland teams will compete in these rehearsals, so I'm very excited for that too.
Let me drop into Grizzly stream.
Been theirs.
I win.
I win.
Cut the stream, Grizzly. Cut the stream. Don't let. Oh, you already commented.
Stop streaming and.
Cut end stream. Just kidding.
All right,
Yeah, Grizzly, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, of course.
It's a real
Thank you so
treat
much.
always talking about Identity 5, you, Eli, and Nell.
I'm going to Eli stream now too.
Thank you all for being here with me.
Eli.
Yeah, absolutely.
I win.
Thank you, Eli. Wow.
Did he actually comment it?
We gotta get back on Nell, guys. We gotta predict
Shut
these
up.
things better.
We will.
It's kidding.
We will.
Nah, that was totally biased though. It was totally biased. We shouldn't even be saying which team wins.
Hey,
Okay.
but they ask for a prediction sometimes, which I feel very
They do.
pressured sometimes when they ask for predictions. I'm like, I'm so bad. Can we just predict if like someone's getting hit by the tram? Or
Yeah, right.
Oh god, that was fun.
All right, I think I'm gonna mute myself real quick, and I will be right back.
Yeah, say bye
I'll
to
be
your
right
stream.
back, too.
Thank you.
All right. Let me get outside for a moment. Woo! What a matchup today. I am very excited to see more matches of these teams coming soon. As I already mentioned on stream while we were in the chat with everyone else, on the 7th of April we're gonna spectate more matches of the mainland China teams, and these matches will be just as exciting. As you can also see, because we weren't really sure if this is kind of like a tournament situation where we play out 2 matches, and if it's 1 after 2 matches, that's it, or if they actually just do the ping test and they're, you know, fine with 2 matches. But since we now saw that it went into round 3, this is not only a ping test, this is actually tournament situation, best of 3. Very excited for the 7th. We had great matches today. Sadly, we couldn't spectate BL versus Wolves, but we were able to see DAO 5 going against GH, which was just a fantastic matchup as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed these matches, and I hope you are excited for the stream on the 7th. But of course, we're gonna stream before that here on my channel with regular matches and rank sessions, as well as, you know, videos on the channel. For me, it was you know, I didn't have a lot of. I will just go back and take a nap around.
don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna take a nap right now. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next stream or video. Bye bye!